Dead. Murder.
The police officer.
Officer, I'm the first one on the scene of any crime. My job is to prevent evidence from being tampered with or loss of evidence.
This is a common approach path. Investigators, CSI, and medical examiners will use this path to not disrupt the crime scene, but still be able to collect evidence, take pictures, and stuff of the like. The common approach path will not be the entrance or exit of where the criminal or the victim entered or exited the scene of the crime, so that it does not directly tamper with those areas. So this is what a common approach path looks like. These are our stepping stones. So that way, that whenever people are stepping throughout the crime scene, their footprints, their hair, dust, etc. do not touch the crime scene.
The CSI. Gloves. Mouth guard. Full body thing. Shoe covers. A CSI has a plethora of responsibilities. They photograph the crime scene, collect evidence, properly label and secure evidence, draw a crime scene sketch, and many more things like that. Here's our CSI now, collecting a saliva sample properly with a swab. Here, she is dusting and looking for fingerprints. Yay! Searching the scene for evidence, the CSI is using the strip parallel method. And as evidence is found, placing evidence cards next to the items. The medical examiner. The medical examiner is only present on a crime scene if there is a body that needs to be identified. They identify the body, inform the next kin of the dead, observes the crime scene and the state of the body, and collects the body and brings it into the lab for autopsy. Taking photos of a crime scene offer an accurate portrayal of the crime scene and of the physical evidence available and present. It records the initial state of the scene, and it can be later used for analyzing. There are 4 types of photos that must be taken: the overview, mid-range, close-range shot, and close-up. Drawing a crime scene sketch. The steps to making an accurate crime scene sketch. 1. Determine how much area to draw. 2. Gather information. 3. Create the background floor plan. 4. Add details. 5. Label. 6. Verify accuracy. 7. Create a key. The key must correlate to the evidence number on the evidence card. In this video, the CSI is drawing to scale the entrance to the crime scene. Evidence collection. Evidence 1 was the body. It was collected by the medical examiner for autopsy. Evidence number 2 was videoed earlier, which was the collection of the saliva on a swab. It was properly contained in a tube. Evidence number 3 is rat poison, which is picked up with tweezers and properly sealed in its bag. Lifting the fingerprint using clear adhesive tape, and then properly sealed inside an evidence bag. The rat poison is picked up, put in the evidence bag, and properly sealed.
This is how to properly seal an evidence bag. First, you'll put tape over the entrance so that it cannot be tampered with. things that must be written on the evidence bag are the police identification number, the date and time, the description of the item, where the piece of evidence was collected from, and we'll write who collected it. The detective. The detective is responsible for visiting and examining the crime scene, collecting, cleaning, sorting, and storing evidence samples, and documenting the results and writings. Chain of custody. The chain of custody is a written record of each person who has had access to the evidence. Proper labeling at the crime scene is the first step in the chain. Documentation of the chain of custody is often printed on the evidence bag itself. It seeks to hold individuals accountable for not altering evidence taken from a crime scene. If the chain is broken, the evidence is often deemed ineligible to be used in court.
Due to our forensics team's fantastic work, we were able to discover who killed Sevrin Sharp.